Howdy, new viewers. I know there are a bunch of you whom I've never spoken with before, I've never talked to you, and you just discovered the show. So here's a little synopsis about what's going on. From the beginning of this year to the end of this year, I'm picking a new food every day and exploring it. Things that I don't know about and learning for myself and teaching you guys along the way. So we're doing this from now till December 31st. If you just discovered the show on YouTube or iTunes, definitely post a comment, say hello. You can also join us online on our Facebook community, which is at danieldelaney.com/Facebook. And you can also just drop me an email, hello@danieldelaney.com, or follow me on Twitter @danieldelaney. Let me know what you want me to cover on the show and where you're from. Today we're talking about a spice that I just discovered at a local grocery store in Austin, Texas. I've never heard of it before, so I picked some up to check out on today's WTF. Today's sponsor is the Brooklyn Slate Company. You can check them out online at brooklynslate.com. The Brooklyn Slate Company offers a bunch of different slate boards that are perfect as drink coasters or for serving things like cheese at your next party. Check them out online at brooklynslate.com and give one of their boards a go today. Did some homework on this Ajwain stuff. Ajwain is a seed that is often used as a spice that comes from the Ajwain plant, which grows native to India, and as a result, it's used throughout Indian cuisine. Taste-wise, Ajwain is very similar to thyme, and that's because it has an ingredient in it that thyme also has called thymol. The difference is that Ajwain is cranked up. It's really, really potent, so a very small amount will go a very long way. Most commonly, folks will first fry up or bake Ajwain to kind of release the flavors of the spice before they use it in a dish. However, you'll see some breads that are made with Ajwain baked into it, and of course, in those instances, they're not frying the seeds up first. Another primary reason why Ajwain is consumed in India and throughout the world is that it tempers the effects of a legume-based diet, which means it kind of curbs flatulence. So if you're going to be making a chili, maybe throw in some Ajwain and give your friends a break. Now, just because Ajwain is from India does not make it the most exotic thing in the world. The flavors are very familiar, and you can use it in things other than Indian cuisine. You could put it in some Spanish dishes, you could put it on a pizza, you could put it in French cuisine, Italian cuisine. Any place that you're going to use thyme, you could use this as a substitute. And unlike the fresh herb thyme, Ajwain is not going to go bad after one day of being in your refrigerator or on your counter. Today I decided to make a mushroom and onion tart with Ajwain, which is sort of a modification to a few recipes I found online. It turned out to be really delicious and super easy to make. First, add a tablespoon of olive oil to a pan along with a tablespoon of your Ajwain seeds. Let them toast for a moment, but don't let them burn. Then add a knob of butter, let that melt, then add a sliced up onion and stir. Add some salt and pepper, then add some pepper flakes, and let the onions caramelize for about 10 to 15 minutes. While that's caramelizing, chop up some mushrooms. I'm using oyster mushrooms, porcini, and shiitake, but you can use anything that you have and that you love. But get fresh mushrooms, don't get the wet stuff in the can. Once your onions have started to caramelize and are getting good, add about 1/4 cup of your favorite beer. Dark beers work nicely. Then add your mushrooms, stir and cook that all together for about 3 minutes or so. Open a piece of thawed out puff pastry on a lined baking sheet that you first greased with a little bit of oil and poke some holes in it. Spread your onion mushroom mixture evenly over the top and grate some Reggiano or Parmesan cheese or your favorite type of cheese on top and bake for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. When it's done, you'll have a puffy, beautiful dessert. When it's done, you'll have a puffy, beautiful hors d'oeuvre that you can serve at a party, or you can eat it by yourself if you're lonely. Tune in tomorrow for another What's This Food. If you're watching this in iTunes, please 5 stars and leave a positive comment. I read all the comments. Same thing with YouTube or wherever you're watching the show. You can become a fan of the show online by going to danieldelaney.com/Facebook. You can also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/danieldelaney. And if you're a small business or you know of a small business, you guys can sponsor an individual episode of the show. Prices are really low. Check out danieldelaney.com for details. I will see you tomorrow. Today's sponsor is the